Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This is, of course, the Azteca, a stadium that evokes so many memories. And if you wonder to what I am referring, you need only look back at the commemorative bronze plaques of the game of the century, the goal of the century. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good-looking ball.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition.
Shapes to shoot. No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Ronaldo chasing after it.
And he cuts out the supply. Modric.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Abraham! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Abraham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Just eases him off the ball. Always onto this. And it's Xhaka. And there's green grass ahead of him. Coop minus. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Beto.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beto.
Sporting trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Pellegrini.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Modric. De Ketelaere.
Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain, convertido en el minuto 30, número 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
He's going for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
No, that's been intercepted. Modric. two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pellegrini. And here's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mudryk. That pass has been well intercepted. And what a big quick to big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Ruben Dias did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Granit Xhaka. Daka. Better. Koopmeiners. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tete gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that. A corner it is then. This possibly the last play of the half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
That's a decent clearance. It's loose. In he goes again! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, Pellegrini! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Terrific header!
Wow, that's a fine save.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Romero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Tete. Aim forwards. To Ketelara.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mudryk.
He's through here. He is through here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Paris Saint-Germain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Gets into some space. He's got away.
And that's been repelled.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
And he's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Tete.
Pinches it off him. Beto! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Paris Saint-Germain. Número
Paris
18.
Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Número 11.
Casemiro. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an excellent interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Taken back almost at once. De Ketelara. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mudryk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cook Miners was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Pellegrini. Cristiano Ronaldo! Gets a good foot in there. De Ketelara. Gets good distance on it.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chance! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Número 11.
Sporting take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's gone back. There's the hit! In for the pieces! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Número 21.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That looks a cracking ball. And his big chance! What and the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 2. Número 4. Número 13.
Tete gets it away.
Entran número 5.
Paris Saint-Germain
Número
are
31.
looking to go forward now.
Número 3. Número 10. Se
They've
está
seen that
realizando
early,
un cambio.
used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de
Onana.
compensación.
Looks a smashing ball, and he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Zaniolo plays a sharp little ball here. Marcao cuts it out. Onana. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Up for a header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.